Hi everyone, welcome to CRM Experts. In today's video we are going to learn how to capture leads using web forms. Let's get started. So what we are going to utilize today, it's a feature that Pipedrive has called Lead Booster. The cost of this tool is about $39 a month, but it gives you 4 tools that are going to be really useful for you to capture new clients. So as you can see, we can have live chat, chatbot, web forms, that is what we're going to use today, and Prospector, which is like an automated tool that will give you emails of people that can be possible clients for you. But for today we are going to use the web forms. Remember, they also give you a free trial, so you get to use it for a month and see what it looks like. The next thing is when you have web forms on the CRM, so you can have a standalone web forms, which is basically a URL link that you can send to anyone via message or email, and that will take them straight to the form, or you can embed that web form within your website. Today we are going to learn as well how to connect this to our website. I'm going to utilize mine, which is built on a Squarespace, but they are pretty similar. So the first thing, if you haven't done it yet, is just try this lead booster for free. Once you click on that, it will ask you to activate. So then once you have done the activation of the process, you will land in something like this, which is basically the same page with the options active. So today we are going to do web forms. For you to do that, it's just as simple as click web form, and then Pipedrive will give you the following options. For those of you who doesn't know, forms are tools that CRM have to capture information outside of the CRM. So basically it's just a way for us to put a channel out there. It can be on an email, by a link, on a website, on social media, and then as soon as the client or customer types in the information, the CRM records it, and then it will do as many activities as we set up the CRM to do, but the basic stuff will be creating that client in our CRM as a contact, and also will let us know where the client came from, which is really important. So as soon as we click a new form, it will give you a few options. It is good that on the right hand side on the screen it will show you what it looks like. As soon as you create form, it will give you the option to edit that form. So again, what we have here, it's the preview. This button up here, it's very important. So if it's on the standalone side, it means that this web form is going to be used by itself, so sending a link or something like that. And if it's embedded, it'll mean that it will be leaving into a website. In this case, I'm just going to switch it on. It changes a little bit how it looks, but most importantly, we need to select the right option so the functionality works as we want it to. Pipedrive has a really simple layout on things, whether if it's an automation or a form. So as you can see, what it's telling us is basically the step by step, and in each step is give you an option to modify. So the introduction is just the name up here. So if you want to say let's get in touch with us, this is fully customizable, whatever works for your business. And this is the trick to get this right. What the system is telling you is the information that is going to be typed in name, in this case in the form, as you can see, is the information that is going to live in the person data structure under name. Same with the email, same with the phone, which is pretty straightforward. Why is this important to understand? Sometimes we store the data on the CRM on a way that works for us, but maybe the client wouldn't understand if we say it as it is. So yeah, it's really important always to check where the information is going to. In this case, then I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm going to delete this because we don't need it for now. And then the submit button is there. So then it will just look like this. The next tab is the style. It will allow you to change basically color and font. So this is so you can make it as similar to your website as possible in fonts, form, styles, as well as identity and brand. This is an example of what I was telling you. If you wanted to upload the logo, that only work on a standalone form, because we are embedding this form on a website that already has all of this branding. Is going to give us a nice square that will just fit in. The next thing is submit options. It gives you the option of show a thank you message, which is customizable, or then it will give you an option to redirect to another website. In this case, a show thank message will do for me because I want the client to stay on my page. When it says saving preferences, what it's telling us is, do we want that information to be created as a lead or as a deal? The owner is by default the person who is creating. If you have a big team of people, you can just say, I want all the web forms to go to XYZ person, and it'll go with them, as well as notifications. We can add an email if we want to be notified every time we get a new submission. In this case, I don't want this. Then what I'm going to do is share and embedding our website. In this case is Squarespace, the platform that I'm using. If you are using WordPress, there is instructions. If you are using any other provider, there is also like a general instruction things that you can use. And what it's telling me is the step-by-step that I need to follow. So I'm going to do it, and you can see what it looks like. So then we select the page where we want the form to be. In this case, I'm going to use my tutorial page. We go to edit, we select the location, and we can add a new section, or we can use a section that we already have. In this case, because I have a blank space here, is the perfect fit for a form. All right, so then we click on add block, code, we drag it out to the location that we want it, edit, and then we delete this information, and we paste the information of the website of CRM. For this case, Squarespace, we want this to be off, and all we have to do is get out and save the changes to see how it looks. And there you have it. As you can see, it's a bit squeezed, so I'm just going to edit again and drag it out so it fits nicely here. That should be probably enough. Done again and save. I'm going to get out, and as you can see, then do it again, sorry. As you can see, the form is already there. We need to make sure we save, and now the form is there. That's the first step, the main step. The form is now connected to your website. So then we are going to see what happens as soon as the client fills in the form, and then you can see how this goes into the CRM. So I'm going to use my, let's just create a name, Sambutton says Jane, Sambutton at gmail.com, and then the phone is, and the message, hi there, I am interested in your services, please reach out. So as soon as the client hits submit, it will just display the message that we choose to. If we wanted to redirect the client to a different page, it will just go straight away. But in this case, as I say, we kind of want the client to be in our website. So that's complete. We are back in the CRM. So as we can see, the form that we just created has one interaction, which is the test that we did, and one submission. Then what we want to know is where is this information going to? So every interaction by a form is going to create a contact details or a contact record, and it will also create on top of that either a lead or a deal. In this case, we select deal. So if we go to the lead inbox and the form is there, the lead is there. As you can see, it's the name of the client, is telling us the source, which is the web form and when it was created. And if we go to contacts, the client should also be there. There you go. So now we have a full created contact with basic information without doing anything other than enable the form for the client to come in. In the next video, we are going to learn a basic automation that we can put in place. So when the client hits that submit form, it will receive an email straight away, and we will make sure that email contains information that is going to be engaging for the client. So the general sense that we are pursuing here is that the client feels that we are going to be looking after him, and even though the call or the face-to-face might not happen straight away, then we are letting the client know, we know that you have reached out to us, here is some valuable information in the meantime, and we look forward to talk to you. Thanks guys for watching. If you like the video, please subscribe. There's some useful links down below, and if you have any comments or questions, please drop them in. See you next time.